Hi, my name is Lauren and I'm an independent consultant with the Pampered Chef. Today we are going to be making s'more cake. For this recipe, you'll need a devil's food box cake, sour cream, a bag of marshmallows, 1 egg, chocolate chips or candy bars, and graham crackers. To start, you want to preheat your oven to the broiler setting. Some ovens have it at 450, some have it at 500. You'll just have to keep an eye on it at the very end. Second, we're going to melt our chocolate. The recipe calls for 3 chocolate bars, such as Hershey's, but if you have them, you can use any sort of chocolate, like chocolate chips or even the Wilton's candy chips. Now that I've melted my chocolate chips for about 45 seconds in the microwave in a mini measure cup, I'm going to measure out 1 2/3 cup of devil's food cake mix. Second, we're going to need sour cream. You can buy one of the individual 8-ounce sour cream containers, or with the mini measure-all, you can measure out 8 ounces. All you do to use this is you plunge it down, and we're using the solid measure side until you see 1 cup. Like so. Then we are going to scoop up our sour cream into the mini measure-all. And this is great for measuring solids like packing brown sugar, or you can flip it over and measure liquids on this side, which is great when you only have one hand in the kitchen and you don't want to be going back and forth to dirty up and grab more items while you're trying to get a dinner done quick. So now that I have 8 ounces or 1 cup of sour cream, I'm going to turn it over, and instead of scraping out the inside, all I do is I push down and it comes out clean. This is one of my go-to tools in the kitchen for measuring sour cream for dips or mayonnaise for certain recipes, because I don't have to keep scraping out the bottom to get every little bits and pieces. So now that we have our sour cream, we're going to add 1 egg. And I like to crack it in a bowl separately to make sure that it's still safe and good. And then I'm going to use the spring coil whisk just to aerate it a little bit, because I don't want to try to mix it in with my dry ingredients. So I've mixed up my egg with the spring coil whisk, and I'm going to just pour that inside our cake mix and our sour cream. And then I'm going to mix this all together. Now this is our base cake mix. And it's going to be going in the Everyday Rock Crock. Now the Everyday Rock Crock is an awesome cornerstone to have in your kitchen. It can go from the stove, you can cook on the stove, it can cook in the microwave, it can cook in the oven, the broiler, and even the barbecue. It is heat safe up to 750 degrees, and it costs about $115. But my hosts always enjoy a 50% off discount, or they can even get it for free. So I'm just going to keep mixing this up until it's all mixed together, and we'll add it to the Everyday Rock Crock. So this is the Everyday Rock Crock. It has a 2.5 quart capacity. And like I said, it can go on the stove, it can go in the microwave, it can go in the oven. It is your all-around best tool in the kitchen. It is a ceramic cookware, so it is non-stick, but it is stone on the inside, so you get the best of both worlds. You have an awesome heat retention, non-stick. You can even put it in the dishwasher and use soap, unlike our actual stoneware, which you cannot use dish soap on. So I don't need to grease it or anything. I'm just going to take our cake mix, which was cake mix, 1 egg, and sour cream, and I am going to put it inside our rock crock. So I've spread my cake mix in the bottom of the Everyday Rock Crock, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the lid on, and then we're going to pop it in the microwave for about 4 to 5 minutes. It depends on the wattage of your microwave. On mine, I know mine's high, so I'm going to do 4 minutes, and we'll check it after that time to make sure that when you touch it, it springs back against your finger. So now we're going to get the graham crackers ready. I'm going to be using the manual food processor, and this has a 3-cup capacity, and it has 3 blades. It's very simple to use. It's one of my favorite tools for making dips or salsa, a bunch of different things. And we're going to take 3 sheets of graham crackers. And I'm just going to break them up fairly big. So now that I have all those in there, this is the top. Now this cannot be submerged in water, but all of this is dishwasher safe. And I'm just going to pop my lid on. You'll feel it put on. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to push this lever down, and all those blades are going to spin, and we're going to make a kind of a graham cracker crumble. For the See how it's all blending up in there? Now, the more you go, the finer it will get. I wanted some little crumbs to stick onto the marshmallows, but I also wanted nice big pieces to give you that real s'more crunch that you're looking for. So it's been 4 minutes and my cake should be done. I'm going to be using the microwave grips to take out the rock crock from the microwave. And these are great because they're small, they don't add a lot of bulk, but you still get the finger protection that you need for grabbing pans and dishes out of the microwave. So our cake is done, and you can either do the finger test where you push it, and if it springs back against your finger, you're fine. It's done. Or you can use the Pampered Chef cake tester and releasing tool. This was new for fall 2014. And it is one of my favorite tools. You can take out brownies or release muffins from the pan with this side, and then this side is a cake tester. No more leaving toothpicks everywhere. So you just dip it in, and if it comes out clean, your cake is done. So now that our cake is done, we're going to be adding 1 bag of marshmallows. There's no science to this other than getting them even. And watch out because the rock crock is hot. You don't want to touch the top too much. And then this is going to be going into the broiler for about 30 to 60 seconds. Now things can change quickly, so you do want to keep an eye on it. So that was about 60 seconds in the broiler, and our marshmallows are perfectly toasted. That's something you always have to keep an eye on. So now that things are all nice and gooey and hot, we are going to be adding our crushed graham crackers to the top. A very important part of the s'more. And last but not least, to top it off, is the ooey gooey chocolate that we had melted earlier. So we're just going to drizzle this on, and I am using the scoop and spread. This is a tool that I use daily. From spreading cream cheese and peanut butter, my daughters can help, to scooping out the bottom of jars, drizzling this chocolate. Like, it is an everyday tool for me. So we're just going to spread the rest of this on, and you have an awesome dessert in under 10 minutes. This is great for potlucks or just a treat to make on the weekends. Super quick, super simple. Usually it's stuff that you already have in your pantry, and it's delicious. So now we've got all that chocolate spread on the top of our toasted marshmallows and our graham crackers. I'm just going to show this to you guys. I love it. It looks delicious. And we are going to use this to take out a piece. And cleanup is a breeze because the rock crock is non-stick and you don't have to worry too much about it. Even if it does get stuck on, just a little bit of time soaking and you are good to go. And there it is, our s'more cake done in the rock crock every day. And good. So for this recipe and more, you can visit my website, pamperedchef.biz/LaurenMaar, or just contact me and we'll set up to host your party. We can make this recipe. There's tons of options. Thank you for watching.